Jobble-a-doo!
Hey, Funky Feline, we're all so happy to see you today.
Hey, Funky Feline, can you tell us what's funky today?
Can do, Bobby Joe. In fact, I brought along a very funky friend with a special message for all of you.
I'm Carmen and Stashfuls are beautiful.
Hi guys, Charlie here from FunkyVapes, finally with another funky review. It's been a very long time. I'll keep it really quick. I kind of have a new camera, a new setting. I'm in the dining room. It's been a long time. I started a new juice company a while ago, so I've been making tons of juice. This is not about the juice at all. I will make videos about that some other time. Anyways, I'm going to get back into the review scene, and I thought this would be a great way to start it off with a good buddy of mine, Stash from the Vape Stash. Or just Vape Stash. Anyways, these are Canadian-made, hand-turned, I'm going to call them hybrid drip tips. They're made of acrylic, but they have a stainless steel insert. They're super cool, really unique stuff. And yeah, so I want to take a quick look at these. They're available from www.vapestash.com. I'll put links in the description. So like I said, these are all hand-turned, so each one's going to be a bit unique. I want to say they're, you get a general shape. There's three main shapes right now. There's the nub, there's the talon, and there's the vase. I don't have a vase on hand. My girlfriend has those. They're out and about right now. But I do have the nubs, the talons to take a quick look at. So, a couple little specs here. I'm going to get into a close-up of them. I'll do a drip tip close-up. It'll be kind of neat. For the time being, they're made from acrylic. They're very high polished, and they have a stainless steel insert, or I guess a reinforcement kind of thing going on here. And the stainless steel is 316 grade stainless steel, and it's made in the US, which is really cool. So as of right now, they're only available in Canada, but as of January, they will be available to the States and possibly elsewhere as well. And yeah, so I guess I'll vape off of it. I don't know. Here's one on a Kraken. I need to vape on it. Oh yeah. Now, I have tons of atomizers. Dozens, probably actually close to 100 different atomizers. And they fit in everything save for about 3 atomizers that I got from Fastech. The Trident clone, it's a little bit of a bother to get it in there. And what was the other one? It's another Fastech atomizer, but in terms of, they fit on K-Fun's great, they fit on all my high-end Genesis stuff, fit on all my drippers. They're phenomenal. They fit on everything. So I want to bring the camera a little bit closer, and we'll take a closer look at them. Alright, let's bring it in for a bit of a closer look here. So when you receive your stash tip, it's going to come in a velvet bag, which is a very nice touch. It's really cool. It'll keep it all shiny and nice. You're also going to get a wicked cool business card that you put a lot of effort into, so I will show it now. It's a really cool logo. I like it a lot. On the reverse side, you have this really cool technical drawing here, and the information on where to acquire the tips. So that's really neat. And then, of course, you get your tips. So these are the talons, which are a really unique shape. These are, hand bent. Each one's unique. Like the rest of the tips here, these are all, I'm just going to see if this is going to autofocus or if I have to do it. Oh god, that's terrible. There we go. These are the 1 O-ring version, so these are the old version, and I do have quite a few of these. The new versions come with the 2 O-rings, which is kind of the purpose of this review. So they just hug things a bit better, but you know what, to be totally honest, even with Stash, I found the first versions were just fine with the 1 O-ring, but these do work a lot better. So I thought I'd just, go through some of the cool colors here. I'm really fond of the Sully. I think it's probably the nicest one. Again, this is all just personal preference. See if we can focus there a bit. Just absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, they just look like they're made of glass. They feel like they're made of glass. It's crazy. And we have the Dark Tide. Very cool. Two-Face. I do have, actually, I think I have every nub, but I had a hard time finding some of them. one of the best features, I think, is the actual tip itself. You can look right through here. I'm not sure if this is coming up great, but it's a very wide bore. It's about 4 millimeters, 9/64ths. And it makes for great dripping, just a great draw. I notice that even on certain atomizers, the diameter of the drip tip makes a huge difference when you finally get that draw. Like if you're using a K-Fun drip tip, it kind of chokes it off a bit. The RSM drip tips are really wide. These fall somewhere in the middle, and they're just perfect. They're kind of beveled here, so it drips in really nice. And yeah, so here's the 316 grade stainless steel base. So it kind of, wow, this focus is terrible. I'm shooting this on a cell phone camera for the first time. I guess I shouldn't be moving my hand while I do this. In any case, so there's the stainless steel insert, which takes a lot of pressure off. So if you do end up dropping it, the stainless steel is going to take a lot of the pressure. I haven't broke any of these tips yet, and I broke hundreds of tips. There is absolutely no adhesive in these, which is phenomenal. I guess they're just press fit in there. And perhaps the best feature why I enjoy using these the most, well, number one, they don't heat up nearly as much as a stainless steel tip, but you still get that benefit of the strength of the stainless steel. And the best part of all is just no gunk builds up on these. I know Stash himself said, oh, you get a bit of gunk, but to be totally honest, I never have to clean these. Even my stainless steel tips I'm cleaning several times a day. Most acrylic tips I even have to clean at least once a day. These, they just, I don't know. You don't have to clean them. Go through a couple of the other colors here. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Hand polished. You can almost see the reflection of the camera in them if it wasn't so out of focus. There we go. Wow, that's a lot better. You can see my gross fingers. Just phenomenal. You can see all the little shiny bits in there. Really nice. Some of the lighter ones with the white, I don't know if this will come through. You can almost see the stainless steel right through it. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, here's the newer version with the 2 O-rings again. And if you notice too, every one is shaped a bit differently. This one's a bit taller. Well, actually probably due to the extra O-rings in there, but still it'd be a bit taller anyways. And the tip itself is a bit taller. Every shape is, unique. You get more of a generalized shape when you get these. They're fairly consistent, but I like the fact that each one of them is, a bit unique. One of the most important things, which is very practical in my opinion, I wasn't going to show this tip, but I'm going to. This is a custom one that he just did for me. He's not currently doing custom tips. But a lot of the new atomizers coming out, there's a practical purpose to a drip tip. This is a crack in here, and it has the adjustable airflow on either side. Now the Stash tip is perfect in my opinion because, I'm turning the cap there. You can turn the tip and choke off your air hole, bring it back in just by turning the tip, which is nice, so it's very snug, but it's hard to do on camera here. You can still pull it out with the force of your hand. You don't need to, wrench it out or anything like that. So to me, they are the absolute perfect diameter, in the fitting, that is. And yeah, pop another one in there. They're all very, very consistent. So, take a quick vape. That's the Stash tips up close. Back to the handsome guy. Wow, I am handsome. Anyways, it's the next day. I thought I'd take a break from filming yesterday, gather my thoughts. Thought we'd wrap stuff up. Luckily, I was able to snag this little darling right here. This is the vase. I guess the newest design in his line. So we have the vase, the talon, the nub. Same colors as the other ones. This one my girlfriend uses every single day. It's on her fancy turtle ship in K-Fun here. It's hard to pry this from her, I want to say cold dead lips, her sexy lips. So take a look at it. Again, this is the single O-ring design. These will also be coming, they're already out in double O-ring configuration. And I'll vape it. Awesome. So, to sum it all up, I actually like this one a lot. I haven't spent a lot of time looking at it. Again, they look like glass. This one's very opaque. There's not a lot of transparency in them. A lot of the sharper colors, they have little transparent areas. This one's very, very opaque, but still looks and feels just like glass. It's phenomenal. So to bring it back, here's that Sully tip again. Been using it on the Kraken. Great. Stuff tastes better with stash tips. To compare, here's a Vape Lab drip tip, another really high-end drip tip. I believe these are coming out of Germany. And again, super similar with the two O-ring configuration. Even similar in their spacing too. It just hugs so much better than just one O-ring, but even with the single O-rings, I can use these in my Kraken, the Cyclone, other stuff that you have to be able to turn the drip tip, and it still works great. I know a lot of Imeo stuff has the drip tip adapters, so you can mess with the juice control, so they can do that as well. I love these tips so much. They're beautiful, they make sense in their design, they're durable. And I guess the last thing we should leave with is the price and where to get them, because you want to get a couple of these for sure. So if you go to vapestash.com, you can check out all the different styles and colors. I'm just looking really quick here. The Vase, the one that I hadn't previously showed you, these are $21 a piece. And regardless of color, you can pick up a couple extra O-rings. He charges $1. You get your replacement set of O-rings. Not that you should need them, but maybe it's nice to have. The Talons are $25, so that's the big curvy ones. And of course, the nub tips are, I believe they're $18 for a nub tip. So they're actually really affordable, comparable to this kind of stuff here. These are about 21 euros, so they're actually a lot cheaper than, you know, some of the other higher end drip tips. And these guys deserve a place up there with the best of them. Machine great, they're unique. I shouldn't say machine. I mean it is machine, but they're hand machined. Great quality. But you get that little personal touch to each one, and I do like that. Going from here, if I could suggest anything else, it would be get that international shipping ready. I know he's working on it because there's going to be a lot of demand for these things. They're really unique, and they just look great. And I know you're super busy, but custom stuff too, because people are going to want some custom tips. So anyways, I know for a fact Stash has been enjoying some great success because buddies with them. I bought tons of drip tips from him at Vape Can. I'll probably continue to do so because they're phenomenal. So thanks so much for sending me this one out. I guess I should have mentioned that in the disclaimer. This is the only free Stash tip I think I've got. He sent me another one, which was a really old prototype with a different material. I think that was free too, and I broke that within 45 minutes. But that's why he didn't use that material. It was cool. I guess I kind of beta tested it. The rest I paid money for, and I'm happy to keep doing so because they're phenomenal, they're super collectible, and they look and perform great. So that's my take on the Stash tips. If you have any questions, just shoot me an email, a comment, a text, a private message, whatever. Check out the website. Like I said, links down there. Ask any questions you have for Stash. You will not be disappointed. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Vape groovily, and I'll catch you later. And I actually will this time because lots more videos to come.